When we began this project, we did some conference calls on Skype to discuss material and to air out some ideas, but we couldn't all play together because of the time lag, of going, or using the internet. Just a small lag is enough to mess up the music. So what we did was we put together our collection of tunes, and then later got together in person in 2 different sessions. Then we got the basic tracks done for the whole album. Then we all split up and went our separate ways, much like we did the first album. And everybody in their own studio did their parts. And all the lyrics were redone. With the lyrics at the time were kind of like nonsense lyrics sometimes. They were just whatever phonetic sounds that Casey and Neal liked. So we, well, actually they redid the lyrics and recorded everything. I put layers of guitars. We did all the keyboards. In fact, everybody worked on the parts separately. So then it got all put together on the internet, and everybody could hear what was being done. Then we had a great mixer, Rich Mauser, and he did some mixes which we liked right off the bat and gave us a chance to critique them. And I think we did about 5 versions of the mix. And in any kind of committee situation, you don't get everything you want, but his mixes are really good. And it's wonderful to have an album that I can enjoy listening to. There's a lot of layers on this, a lot of depth. You can't get it all in one listening. But the good thing is you can get the melody and a great feeling from one listening.
Well, I think it's a very natural evolution of us having done a second record and having toured previously. But the music itself is very organic. One of the things I love about this band is that it evolves or is created in a very natural fashion. So there were no preconceptions and no effort to make the band evolve. It's just what we came up with when we get together as a group.
I think on this record, it's a little bit more relaxed. I don't think anybody has any illusions of, the music business changing to suit us. Not that we did before, but I mean, they're just, I think it's just an absolute fact that we just do what we do and enjoy it. And there is something magical about that in terms of audiences. People can tell when you're totally committed. And I think they get into it more. And that doesn't mean that, the mass, the dance crowd or the rap crowd or the top 40 radio is necessarily going to embrace it, because they're never going to really hear it. But it's the people we get our music exposed to, just they fall into I guess the genuine emotion of it.
Surprisingly, the band works together very well, and I think we actually enjoy the fact that there are so many different influences, and we try to exploit the strengths of each of our members, and I think that's what gives Flying Colors a very unique sound.
It doesn't really have a leader, it's completely movable and moving all the time, and it makes it very interesting. And how we all work together is a fascinating thing, and it's really beautiful the way everybody gets to kind of mold their bits and their get their little input into this these works of art that are Flying Colors. As far as what we'll do next, I have no clue. it could go in it could go in all sorts of directions. But anything's possible with flying colors.